maybe one more slide adjustment. I'm gonna come to standing. So. All right, looking good. And so I'm gonna continue with my theme for the week, which is paying attention to our expectations, okay? Today's class is going to be different physically than it was on Tuesday, and I kind of love that challenge for myself that I get to play around with visiting this group twice a week. Oh, and here come the Pete's. Yes, welcome Barbara, welcome Anita. I see you're here, perfect timing. Hi, hi, hi. And so I'm just going to repeat the message to make sure that you hear it, because likely you're not going to listen to the video later. So we are blessed with being offered to do chair yoga twice a week. So it's going to be also on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. So mark your calendar or check it in your brain, and know that you can join me on Tuesday afternoons at 4 o'clock. So the first class was this past Tuesday, but I think it was December 1st, and most people didn't even know it was happening. So spread the word so that we can keep it going, all right? So expectations, right? We can use our yoga practice as a tool to notice our relationship to expectations, realized and unrealized. Sometimes we actually don't even realize that we have an expectation, right? That we have this certain idea that things are going to pan out or result in a certain way. And I think that happens a lot in relationships. And so as we move through the practice today, I've been playing around on the chair by myself, being a little creative. So we're going to do some things that I haven't done with you before. Things that are a little bit different. And I want you to be willing to let go of this idea of expectation that you will necessarily be able to do everything that I offer up perfectly, right? Bring your hands to your heart center, chin down to chest, right? Bowing down to the self, knowing that this is a practice of health and well-being for the body and the mind. And where you are today is where I want you to be. So you meet yourself where you are, right? And having that detachment from expectations doesn't mean that we don't seek out or have goals or try our very best. It just means that when we don't set that expectation, there's no room for disappointment. Right? So the energy is positive and present. Good. All right. Put a little smile on your face. Open your eyes with an inhale. Reach those arms up. Good. Exhale out and down like wings. And then we're going to take that first always moment to hip walk a little bit. Right. So it's hard for me to know exactly where you are in the seat of your chair. Most of you, I'm looking at you from the collarbone up. Right. So this is the reminder for everyone who's here now and everyone who's watching the video later that your position in your chair makes a difference in your stability and your accessibility to the practice. So waking up the hips a little bit with that walk, and when you find yourself forward in the chair, right? So probably about on the forward half or maybe a little less than half of the chair. Feet are hips distance, right? Toes are pointing forward. Spine nice and tall. Good. And then with that inhale, reach the arms out and up. Here's that Urdhva Hastasana, or upward rising arms. Good. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to lift up that left leg. Bring those hands to the shin or behind the thigh. Hug it in. All right. Bring your chin to your chest. Let the spine round. Good. All right, you can move through that foot a little, circle the ankle, wiggle the toes. Good. And then with an inhalation, keep hugging that leg in, but lift the head and the chest. Good. Holding that left hand on the left knee, open the right arm out to the right, open the leg out to the left. Good. Maybe you can twist from the cervical spine, the neck, and look over toward the right arm. Good. And then with an inhalation, we're going to come back to the midline and switch sides, holding that opposite hand on the opposite leg and reaching that left arm out and back, looking over the left shoulder. Good. Making sure you're breathing. And then coming back to the center. Beautiful. Hands underneath that thigh. Straighten the leg out in front of you. Right? Activate the back of the leg. Push the heel forward. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the knee. Hug it in one more time. Chin to chest. Good. Next inhale, lower the foot down. Reach the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Breathe in. And as you exhale, hug the right one in. So I'm using my hands on my shin, but you don't have to. You can be behind the thigh, chin to chest. I just want you to round the spine, stretch out the back of the neck, and start moving through that foot. Circle wiggle, go in both directions, wake up the foot. Holding on to that hugging in position. With an inhale, just lift the head and chest. Good. All right, now we're going to open here. Right hand on right knee, open out to the right, left arm out to the left. Okay, waking up the hips. Good. Breath in and breath out. Come back through the midline. Switch hands and open. Right arm out to the right. Look to the right, over the right shoulder. Good. Next inhale, bringing yourself back to the center. Hold on underneath the thigh. Straighten that leg out in front of you. Right, grow tall, drive through the heel. And then exhale, bend the knee, hug it in again, chin to chest. And then with that next inhalation, lower the foot down, arms reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Good. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we're going to use that little sequence that I just did. This is a hip opening sequence. We're going to use it with a little bit more of a flow, right? So I know you know what to expect, but let go of the expectation that it's going to be smooth or perfect. Do the best you can. With an inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hug that left leg in, give it a squeeze. Good. Inhale, knee opens to the side and right arm opens out. And exhale, switch hands, come through midline and open. Left arm back behind you, twist. Good. Inhale, center, straighten leg out in front of you, sit up tall. Exhale, bend knee, squeeze it in, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, lower the leg down, arms reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hug in opposite side. Right knee squeezes in. Good. Inhale, open, lifting that right leg out to the right, left arm out to the left. Good. Switching sides, come through the midline, sweeping right arm back behind you and twist in the other direction. Good. Inhale, back to center, hold behind the thigh, straighten the leg, drive through the heel. Good, bend the knee, hug it in. Beautiful. With an inhale, lower the foot down, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And one more time each side, hug left leg in. Good, inhale, lift and open. Good, exhale, switch to twist opposite direction. Good, inhale, center, straighten leg, drive through the heel. Exhale, hug it in, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, foot down, arms up. Exhale, opposite side, hug it in. Good. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, switch and twist, opposite direction. Good. Coming back to center, straighten through the leg, drive through the heel, lift your heart. Exhale, bend the knee, hug it in. Good. Lower the foot down. Inhale, arms up. One more time on each side. Squeeze left in. Good. Lift and open. Switch, twist, and exhale, opposite direction. Good. Inhale, center, straighten leg, drive through heel. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, foot down, arms up. Exhale, right side, hug. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, switch and twist. Inhale, center, straighten leg, drive through heel. Exhale, round and squeeze it in. So good. Inhale, lower foot, lift arms. This time, exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Make sure those feet are stable, hips distance, ankle or heel under knee. Sit up tall, reach the arms out like wings. Good, bend the elbows and find goddess arms. We're gonna take 3 variations of goddess arms today. Good. As you inhale, reach the arms up so you get the fingertips to tap. And then exhale, draw it down. Maybe squeeze it like a W. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squeeze it down. Good. One more time. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, squeeze it down. Good. Come to that traditional goddess arms. Big breath in. Second variation. Draw the elbows in and chin to chest. Round the spine. Pull middle back backwards. Good. Inhale, lift the heart. Open the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe the heart rises, chin lifts, chest opens, and exhale, round, squeeze it together. One more time here. Inhale, open, open, open. And exhale, contract and close it in, round the spine. Good. Inhale, come to open and pause in neutral. Good. Third variation, big breath in. As you exhale, just tilt the body to the left. Yeah. Good, see how that feels here. All right, waking up those oblique muscles. Good, inhale, center. Exhale, tilt to the right. Good. Inhale, center, and tilt to the left. Maybe you go a little further. Good. Inhale, center, stay grounded on the feet. Exhale, tilt to the right. Good, one more time on each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean, right? Maybe you go further. No expectation for how far you're gonna go. Inhale, center, and exhale, lean. Really, really good. Inhale, center, and exhale, hands to the thighs. Good, give me a really good breath in through the nose. Wish I could hear you, but I want you to say, ah. Sigh it out with the exhale. We're gonna take one more just like that. Big breath in. Ah. Gratitude for that movement in the body. We're gonna come back to that first leg, so lift that left leg up and make a figure 4 cross. Now I know for some of us this isn't available, so remember, you can always cross at the ankle. If you've got issues with the hip, an ankle cross or a knee cross is fine. All right. Now, one hand on that ankle, one hand on that knee, sit up tall. Flex the toes. Take a nice breath in. Hinge at the hips, not the waistline. Lean forward. Yeah. Just decide how far is enough for you. Good. Inhale, lift back up. All right, so we're gonna do this a few times. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, hinge at the hip line, the hip crease, not the waist. Don't round the spine. Inhale, lift. 2 more times. Breath in, lower. Breath out, rise up. Last one, best one. Lean, maybe you go further, maybe not. And then lift back up. Good. All right, holding on maybe this time to the bottom of the foot, or maybe I like to actually hold on to the shin above the ankle, right? One hand on the knee, and we're just gonna create circles, circles. So maybe your circles are teeny tiny like this, right? Maybe they're really big circles. Just move through that hip. Maybe they're down here, right? So meet yourself where you are, like no expectation. Oh, look at how she's doing it, right? That's the worst that we can do for our minds, is be in this comparative moment. Now go in the other direction, right? So if you started circling clockwise, go counterclockwise, right? So you go both directions. Woo! All right, then find stillness, holding onto the shin really well. I want you to let your foot get loose instead of tall, yeah? And then I want you to shake it. You're gonna shake it so that your foot actually wiggles, right? You might even feel your whole body wiggling. So there's a work for the upper body here because you're holding the weight of your leg. Your leg is loose. You're shaking out that foot. Woohoo! It's making me sweat a little. Anybody else? Yeah? Good. One more breath. Hold still. And then release. Good. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, hands to that right leg, lift it up and cross it over. All right, remember, could go over the ankle, could go over the knee. Woo! No two sides are creating equal. This is my tighter side. So honor your body. One hand on the knee or the shin, and one hand on the ankle or the shin, right? Sit up tall. Remember, hinge at the hips. Think about the crease where the thigh bone and the pelvis meet, not hinging at your waistline where you would wear a belt, right? Hinge at your hips. So sit up tall, breathe in, and exhale, hinge forward. Maybe you only go an inch or two. Don't have that expectation you're gonna fold all the way in, right? Lift back up. We're gonna take this a few times. Take a good breath in. Exhale, hinge. Good, inhale, lift. Remember to flex those right toes. Exhale, hinge. Don't round, lengthen the spine. One more time, inhale, lift. I see some of the heads curling forward. Hinge, lift the chin up, lengthen. Yes, and hold here for a breath or two. Woohoo, hello hips. Happy Friday, yeah? Breath in and breath out. Good. One more. And then slowly rise on up. Woo, okay, and then we're gonna take a lift of that foot, right? Stay loose, decide you wanna hold it underneath the ankle, right? On the shin, where does it feel good and sturdy for you? And then get loose and start circling, circle. Ooh, remember, you can do it down here, like this would be good, yeah? Right? Find your range of motion, right? Really explore. I think that's what I was talking a lot about on Tuesday, right? That we want to be in a state of exploration over expectation. Go in both directions. Maybe you do both directions a few times. See how that hip feels this morning. Good. And then find your stillness. Get really loose. Like your arms are so strong that it can hold up the weight of that leg, right? And then start to shake it. Shake it so that the foot gets kind of like a little jiggly massage, right? Shake, shake, shake. See how it goes. See how it feels, right? Shake it out, shake it out. So you're not moving the foot with the foot, but you're moving the foot with the hand. It's loose, and oh, the arms are working. Are you breathing? Yes, good. One more breath. Hold still. Woo, and then slowly release and place it down. Feet hips distance, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale out like wings and back and down. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. This time interlace the fingers, bring the hands to the back of the head, right? Elbows open wide, big breath in. Exhale, lean to the left. Yeah, see how it feels different, leaning the head into the hands than it did with the goddess arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Good. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Good. Inhale, center. Hold and center, right? We're going to take like a little, kind of like a bicycle. It's a lot of times you might have done these sort of bicycle exercises on a floor mat, right? So take a nice breath in. As you exhale, lift up that right foot, draw that left elbow toward that right knee. Maybe they tap, maybe you're nowhere near. Let go of expectation. Inhale, lower the foot and lift the heart. Exhale, lift that left knee, squeeze it in. Elbow from the right to knee on the left. Crossing that midline. Inhale, lower and lift. Exhale, contract, opposite side. So we're gonna go back and forth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow to knee. Good, inhale, lift. Maybe picking up the pace a little. Don't feel like you need to rush it. Take it with your breath. Your inhale lifts the heart up and centers the torso. Your exhale lifts the knee and contracts elbow to knee. So take maybe 3 or 5 or 7 more rounds. Just move with your breath, right? No expectation that you're gonna make it to 5 or 7, but just be and meet yourself where you are. Your number one priority is your breath. So wherever you are, if you can give me one more cycle on each side, that's awesome. Good, and then come to neutral and release the hands. Woo, good. Pause here in a seated mountain pose. Turn those palms to face forward, right? Push down into the floor with the feet. Ground down into the seat of the chair. Sit up tall. Good. All right, variation of mountain pose, that Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Beautiful. Bringing the hands to the hips. We're gonna open those hips a little bit more. Step the right one out to the right. Yeah, and start with the left one staying where it is. All right. Hands on the chest plate, turning that chest plate toward that left leg. All right, arms out like wings. Beautiful. Turn the gaze to look over the right middle finger. So this is a very nice modified version of a warrior two. Good. Breathe. Maybe you bend that right arm, leaning that right arm toward that right thigh, and left arm up toward the ceiling. Good. If you've got the room, you can see if you can extend the bicep muscle by the ear, right? Lots of options. You can keep the arm up. You can even bend the elbow, right? Take what feels good for you here. One more breath in and breath out. Good. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. And then hands to the hips. Now you can stay this configuration, or you can take it to kick it up a notch. So you decide. If you want to kick it up a notch, that left leg is going to step out to the left, right? You might need to center yourself. This is a traditional warrior two in the chair, right? So I've got my right thigh, my right sitting bone really grounded on the seat of the chair. My right toes are pointing out to the right. My left leg is extended long, yeah? And my left toes are kind of on a slight angle. I'm trying to root into the outer edge, right? The lateral border side of that foot. Right? Try not to collapse into the arch. Good. Hands on the chest plate. Turn the chest plate forward, yeah? And then arms in opposition. Last action is turning the head to look over the right middle finger. There is warrior two in a chair, right? So make sure that if you need that left leg to be bent and out in the front like it was for the first time, just be there, yeah? Good. We're gonna turn that right palm to face upward, reach it forward, take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, paint a little rainbow on the ceiling and reverse your warrior. Woo, yes, so good. Breath in and breath out. And then slowly coming back through warrior two, bending the right arm, lowering it down to the right thigh again, left arm up and maybe up and over. Yeah, so gorgeous. Smile here, make sure you can breathe. right? I guess I should say that I do have one expectation for you in this practice, and that's to make sure you can breathe. Yeah? Good. All right, inhale, rise on up. Good, hands to the hips and slowly heel toe, those feet back to the center. Center yourself on the chair, hands to the heart, and a little quick salute. Inhale, arms up. Urdhva Hastasana, and exhale out like wings. Good, and we step that left foot out to the side, pointing the left toes out, right? Adjusting yourself in the base of your chair. So you got this like 90-degree angle with your legs. Good. Hands on those ribs. Turn the ribs to face over the right leg. Turn the chest plate to face over the right leg, and the left one is stepping out to the side. It's externally rotated. Good. Holding the ribs there. Extend the arms in opposition. Turn the head to look over the left fingertip of the middle finger. Reach in opposition. Virabhadrasana 2 in this gorgeous, beautiful, mindful, modified variation. Bending that left arm, lowering that left arm to the left thigh, reaching that right arm up, maybe over the head. Yeah. Good. Breath in and breath out. So well done. Next inhale, rise on up, warrior 2. And maybe you take that second sequence with it in the same foot position, or maybe you're going to take that full variation, taking that right leg and lunging it out to the right, adjusting yourself in your chair so that that leg can straighten out, right? Not collapsing into the arch of the foot, but really rooting into the outer edge of the foot. 90-degree bend on that left leg, knee over ankle, right? Hands on chest plate, whoop, turn them toward your right. Arms in opposition, head turns to look to the left. There's your warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. All right, so realized or unrealized, use your yoga as a tool to observe your expectation, your attachments. Turn that left palm up, start to reach that left palm forward. As you exhale, paint a little rainbow on your ceiling and reverse your warrior. Oh, so good. Breath in and breath out. Nice. Slowly bringing yourself back to center, bending that left arm and finding that side angle pose again. Right arm up, or maybe right arm up and over, or maybe elbow bent, right? What feels good for you. Meet yourself where you are, right? Being able to breathe freely is your most important focus. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves to breathe well. Good. Inhale, release the arms, come back to warrior 2. Good. Hands to the heart or the hips or the chair, and heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Woo. Feet together onto the hips distance spread on the mat. Hands to the heart. Good. All right, inhale, arms reach up, breathe big. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Ah. All right, ready to play? We're gonna come to standing. So come on up. And we're gonna position ourselves facing the seat of the chair. Right, and I want you to stand close to the seat of the chair, maybe not the feet under, but remember that when we come to standing poses, we want to have, especially for starters, you want to have your feet hips distance or wider, right? So that's at least 6 or 8 inches. If you know that you are balance challenged or you know that you have tight hamstrings, the wider you go, the more stable you're going to be, okay? All right, start with your hands on your hips. I'm gonna bring my microphone a little closer to make sure you can hear me okay. All right, start with the hands on the hips. All right, you're facing that chair and the feet are grounded. Maybe you really can feel yourself rooting down into the mat. Making sure that your chair is on a mat so it's not gonna slip, right? With your in-breath, reach the arms out and up. Here's that Urdhva Hastasana that we've done in the chair so many times. Standing tall, upward rising arms. Give me a really big breath in. And as you exhale, maybe you soften the knees, hinge at the hips, and forward fold, hands to the chair. Good. Bend those elbows and see how deeply the forward fold is accessible. Some of you might get the head to the seat of the chair. Good. All right, for a moment, you might even want to hold on to the side edge of the seat of the chair if you need more stability, or you can keep the palms flat. All right, with an inhale, we're gonna lengthen to straight arms. So keep the palms on the chair, right? Lift and lengthen to a straight arm. Get a flat back, looking good. And exhale, bend the elbows and fold in again. We're gonna take that 2 more times. Inhale to straight arms. Lift and lengthen the chest. Look a little bit forward. And exhale, fold back in. You can always keep a soft bend in the knee or a bigger one if you need. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good. Soften the knees a little more. And then I want you to step your right foot back, right? So we're in a lunge position. That left knee is bent and that right leg is extended back behind you. But the feet are still hips distance. Make sure that you are not trying to stand your body on a tight rope, right? All right, now see if you can push into the palms, lift to a straight arm again, maybe bending a little deeper into that left knee, lift and lengthen the heart. Good, nice lunge position. Stay grounded in that right heel and breathe. So good. One more breath in. And as you exhale, we're gonna step that left foot back to meet the right. Round down both of your feet, lift your hips and press back into a downward dog. If this does not feel stable or safe or available for you, you can bring your feet closer and have it be more of a forward fold and less of a V shape, okay? Good. Let your head hang. Relax the jawline. Maybe even move that lower jaw side to side. Stick your tongue out really far, right? Like the tip of your tongue is trying to touch your chin, right? Like that rock band kiss, right? Stick a big tongue out. Good. All right, now lift your head up. Look toward the seat of the chair. Now you can start to just kind of rock a little forward. Maybe you just come an inch forward, right? All right, so that's a lot there. Make sure that you're using your legs and your chair is nice and stable. It's not gonna slide on you, right? You can explore a little. You might even lift the heels up off the ground and bring the body a little bit more forward, right? This is a tall order for a lot of you, so don't take it if it's not feeling safe or comfortable, right? Just notice your expectations. You might be able to draw the hips toward the seat of the chair and lift your head up, open wide across the collarbone, or maybe you're thinking, is she kidding me, right? Breathe. Exhale, let go of expectation, just explore. Push back that downward facing dog. Good. All right, now walk those feet forward. And when you arrive close to the seat of the chair, straighten the elbows, lift up and lengthen halfway, right, to a straight arm. Exhale, fold in deeply, bent arms. Good. Soften the knees, ground down through the feet, stay stable, and sweep the arms out to the sides. Reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling, right? Come to standing. Yeah, watch your balance. Good, and hands to the heart. This is Samastitihi, pause and breathe. And this is a sun salutation, standing with a chair. We're gonna take it on the opposite side. Right? Let go of attachment to expectations and be in the moment. Inhale, arms reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hinge at the hips with a soft knee. Forward fold, hands to the chair, elbows bend. Maybe head touches. Good. With an inhale, push down into those palms, straighten through the elbows, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. We're gonna take that 2 more times. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Hands are grounded on the chair. Last one, best one. Inhale to a straight arm, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good. We're gonna soften those knees and step your left foot back, right? To a warrior position or a lunge position. Those left toes are on a slight angle, right? Right knee gets bent. Yeah. Okay, with those hands to core on the seat of the chair. And maybe a little deeper and see if you can lift up your heart, lengthen. Right? Beautiful lunge position. Breath in. And breath out. Can you root a little bit more into the outer edge of that left foot, right? Notice if you have too much body weight only in that right leg, you might even come up on the fingertips. Where can you explore? Square off the hips a little and breathe well. Good, you guys look so good. One more breath in. And as you exhale, ground those hands down. And we're gonna step that right foot back, finding your downward dog. So hips are high, head is low. And remember, you can shorten your dog, right, if you need to. So it's a little bit more of a forward fold, or you can step the feet back into a bit more of a V shape. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Good. Breathe. So good. All right. Now, lift your head, look forward, soften the knees, and walk, walk, walk to the front of the mat near your chair. Elbows bend and forward fold again. All right, root down those hands. Inhale to a straight arm, flat back. And exhale, fold. Soften the knees. And sweep the arms out to the side. Stay stable in your core. Really slowly bringing the arms up to that Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands to the heart. All right. That was a really nice, slow version of a sun salutation in a chair. So I'm going to take that flow again, one full cycle on each side. Yeah. Right. So here we go. And I just realized I think I forgot that variation of the up dog again. So don't miss it this time. Right. Work within your own limitations. Right. And no expectation for perfections. Even the teacher makes mistakes. I love those moments. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Soften the elbows. Inhale to a straight elbow. Exhale, fold. Good. Stepping that right foot back. Bending deeply into that left knee. Coming up to a straight elbow. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, soften and step that left foot back, downward facing dog. Good. Look forward, start to draw the hips a little forward. Here's that variation of up dog that I forgot on the last round, right? So you can take it a little bit or a big bit, maybe getting into the neck of the toes, maybe letting the hips come toward the seat of the chair, lifting the heart up, right? Take it to your level of comfort and exhale, press back, downward dog. Good. Slowly look forward, walk, walk, walk to the chair. Lift to a straight elbow. And exhale, fold. Soft knees, sweep the arms out. Rise on up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands to the heart, Samasthiti. Taking it on the other side, move with breath. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Bend elbows, head to chair. Inhale to a straight arm. Exhale, fold, stepping that left leg back, bending deeply into that right one. Lift the heart, lunge position, lengthen and breathe. Good. Let your exhalation soften the head. Step that right foot back, press hips high, head low, down dog, or any variation that works for you. Good. Lift the head up, look toward the seat of the chair, start to rock forward, right? Trust yourself. You know if that chair is stable, you know how much is available for you. Be honest. Maybe you can come into a full-on up dog, letting the hips come toward that seat of the chair, the heart rise, space between shoulder and ear. Good, and then rolling back mindfully. Good. Soften the knees and walk, walk, walk forward. Good. Inhale to a straight elbow and exhale, fold deeply into chest, head to floor, head to mat. No, head to seated chair. Good. All right, soft knees, releasing the hands, stable and secure. Sweep the arms out and reverse swan dive, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands to the heart, Samasthiti. Ooh, good. Pause right here. Give me a nice cleansing breath through the nose fully. And sigh it out. Ah. So good. So good. And then hands release down. And we slowly make our way back to the seat of the chair, right? Adjusting yourself as needed. And finding your bottom stable. Good. And walking yourself to a forward position. Hands onto the knees, elbows straight, spine tall. Relax that jaw. Take a nice inhale. As you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, pull middle back backwards. Good. Inhale, slowly bending elbows, rocking that body forward and up, cow pose. And exhale, slowly undulate the spine, round, chin to chest, elbows straighten, little traction with fingers on those knees. All right, inhale, bend the elbows forward and up, and maybe slightly lifting to the left. Exhale, round and hunch, pull back center. Inhale, forward and up, and slightly to the right. And exhale, center, round and hunch. Good. One more time to center. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, round and back. Good. Coming back to neutral, sliding the hands toward the hip crease. Good. Shoulders back and down. Beautiful. Notice here how the neck and shoulders feel, how the hips feel, how the feet feel. Yeah. Can you feel an invigorating flow of energy through your body? Maybe you feel that with the pulse of the heartbeat. Maybe you can feel that sense of tingling or even an aura around your body. You can use our yoga practice as a tool to notice our relationship to expectations. not feeling any of that sense of energy, it's okay. Maybe it's just not available today. Be with what is. And then take your time, hip walking yourself back into your chair. Right, bringing those feet maybe a little wider than the hips, letting the knees kind of flop open and relax, letting your back get supported in the chair. Roll the shoulders back and down, soften them. Right, let the belly get mushy and loose. Let the head just feel like it's almost a little bit like a bobblehead, right? So that it's loose and flow a little bit easily, not feeling any tension in the neck. Separate those teeth and maybe decide if you want to turn your palms upward or keep them down for grounding. Turn the palms upward. Can you soften the fingers? Soften the palms. Feel the feet on the ground ever so lightly. Connection there, but perhaps it's so gentle. Allow your body to enter into this state of rest that we call Shavasana. Reminding yourself that Shavasana's literal translation is corpse pose. Right, so not to be rigid, no rigor mortis, but just so relaxed, safe, and content. Be in this beautiful state where there is no fear. There is ultimate connection to everything. About a minute or two of silence and stillness. Allow your attention to be brought to your heart space. And take a deeper breath into that heart space. As you exhale, wiggle your fingers or maybe circle your wrists. Wiggle your toes, maybe circling your ankles. Good. Hands on those thighs and start to walk those feet a little closer together. And then Pulling the body away from the seat of the chair. Maybe walking a little forward enough to have that nice tall spine. Again, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart center. So the work is letting go of expectations and attachments. When we have that ability to let go of expectation, and there is no room for disappointment. We are totally capable of being with what is and handling any obstacle that comes our way. Om Shanti, 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 me. Om Peace, peace, beautiful peace. Thank you so very much to each one of you for coming out to practice with me today. As always, my heart is full. It is my greatest honor to guide you through this ancient and most magical practice that we call yoga. Wishing you a fabulous Friday, a wonderful weekend, and until we meet again, namaste. Namaste. Namaste.